I always loved those Thursday nights, the flicker of candlelight, the laughter between sips of Chardonnay, the way the house seemed lighter with music and stories. I had always wanted to host, to be the center, the safe place where worries flaked away. We read thrillers, mostly, joking about how suburban life was so dull we needed vicarious danger. My friends with their neat hair and perfect nails always reassured me, nothing like that could ever happen here. But after the accident, the one I kept recalling with sickening clarity, something inside me shifted. It started with the persistent scratching outside the window, a sliver of shadow darting behind hedges, a muffled voice humming my name. I told them during one of our meetings, spinning the tale with trembling hands, pouring more wine than I drank. I said, "I think someone's watching me." They smiled, tipsy and dismissive, but their eyes sparkled with curiosity. That night, as the wine flowed and words tangled, the air grew heavy. I felt the edge of their suspicion, the way their laughter seemed colder, sharper, slicing through my confessions. When I stood to refill glasses, I noticed the locked sliding door was ajar. I froze. My heart beat so loudly, it drowned the sound of trivial conversation. I whispered, "Did you leave the door open?" No one answered. They chuckled, brushed it off, but their eyes darted to the dark patio. Later, while we discussed the final scenes of the book, the fireplace flickered and cast dancing shadows on the walls. I began to feel strange, almost watched, even inside my own skin. My friends drifted upstairs, looking for a bathroom, and never came back. I called their names up the staircase, but the only answer was an unsettling creak, a hush expanding within the house. My breath sounded alien. My grip on the wine bottle tightened, knuckles white. Hours passed. I wandered each room, finding half-finished glasses, scarves draped like abandoned skins, a muffled gasp I couldn't trace. The world outside pressed at the windows, something desperate, churning, barely out of reach. I told myself it was the stalker, the one I had invented, the one we'd all joked about. But the blood, the terrible silence, proved something monstrous had entered. The stories came quickly to my lips when the officers asked how he had broken in, how I had heard my friends scream, how I had hidden in the pantry, shaking. I weaved fear with truth, tears mixing with night's confessions. The investigator stroked his mustache, nodded, copied my words onto official paper. Now, months later, I see them at the periphery. When I drive through town, heads turn. Someone is always standing on the street corner, silently watching. I pass a thrift store window, and in the reflection, my circle gathers at my shoulder, wine-stained lips, wide staring eyes. Every Thursday, as dusk approaches, a gentle rapping sounds at my back door, growing louder, insistent, refusing to be ignored.